matchups and those things. And you always, I think, want to sub and try to put guys in a position where they can have a good matchup or a matchup they can handle and they can have success when they're out there. But I have confidence in our whole entire team. I really mean that. Nick Collison is by far one of the most professional people I've ever been around. He's one of the most unbelievable team guys I've ever been around. And, I think he, not playing tonight, like he sees a bigger picture too. We've got to develop our whole team. Certainly we've got some really high-level established players, but, I think when you look at a guy like Kyle Singler with the trade, Dion with the trade, DJ Augustine with the trade, when you're coming in like they were coming in a year ago, it takes a while to get accustomed. And I think that trying to give those guys the opportunity to play, and that's not to sit there and say that Anthony Morrow, who's been really, really professional, the next night couldn't come out there and play either. So I think we got to be able to make those decisions, and I think every guy on our roster is really, really important. So I don't think you want to, as a coach, with your team saying, hey, listen, we're locked in with this and we're never changing it, and this is who we're going to be for the rest of the year, because things can change. You have foul troubles, you get injuries, you have different things you have to deal with. I think all of our guys need to be prepared, ready to play, and made to be feel important. And that's, I think, one of the things I've tried to do, at least these first 5-6 games, is keep really kind of everybody engaged. Also with the understanding it's hard to perform and play well if you're not getting into a rhythm. So I try to help those guys create a rhythm for themselves tonight.
So speaking of Morrow, is that one of the things, is it to try to get a look with some other people? You got a DNP tonight.
Yeah, no, and I talked to Anthony before the game. I think, one of the things, someone talked about this before the game, is there a trend in the NBA of playing 2 point guards? That's a little bit different, when you've got 2 really, really explosive point guards out there. And, Dre gives us some really, really good defense. I've got confidence in Anthony's defense as well, but it was one of those games where I felt like we were going to have, enough scoring in the game if we moved and shared it, but wanted to put some length, on one of those guards, really both those guards. I think when we talk about Russell and Robertson, those guys have length against those guys, and then our bigs did a great job of really preventing those guards from getting downhill. So, that was a decision we made, but that's not to sit there and say that, Anthony couldn't be in there, or Nick, against Washington as we start to evaluate that.